What is up, my moon tribe? Happy New Year, Taurus. This is for the star sign of Taurus. For now, January 2020, for the month of 2020. I just said it twice because Happy New Year, bitch. So this is for the star sign of Taurus. I'm going to say that twice, too. I have already gone ahead and pulled your messages off camera. Everything that I say today will be a general message, which means take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, everything that you needed to know is in the description box down below. Let's get right on with it. In your basis, this is the cross of truth. It's a little bit more in depth than what I just did for the holiday season. So this is a cross of truth. This is your basis, the Four of Pentacles. We have desires, the moon. The Page of Cups is helpful. The Page of Wands is unhelpful. And the outcome is the Ace of Cups. So basically, in your basis, I see that you are holding on to something kind of like, I'm going to be holding on to this curtain for the rest of the night. Holy shit. So the Four of Pentacles represents, as a basis, it kind of represents blockage. It represents keeping yourself guarded. It can represent literally blocking somebody, blocking off communication, but more so it's more of an obsession of keeping things sometimes the way that they are too. It can be both. It can be blocking outside emotion. It can be making sure that you are meticulous with your money. It's also a cautionary card that says be careful with how you spend your money, with what you do. It comes up to just say to be cautious of your emotional spending, of your financial spending. Just be aware of it. It's not really a negative card. Just be wary that you are not holding on too tightly or being too loose with your emotional dependency or your money. In the desires, we have the moon, and the moon represents lies and illusions. So having moons as a desire represents that you want the answers to what it is that you don't know. It represents wanting. I get this as an anxiety thing. This represents wanting to know the answers to something that might, to you, remain hidden, or something that you don't think that you have the full answers on. So basically what this is not, I don't see this as bad. I just see that you want to know the truth to things. You want for things to be revealed to you. Not that it's bad, but I feel that you just want things to be revealed to you. We have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is going for you. It represents a baby emotion. It represents a new beginning of emotion. It could be a new relationship, or it could be somebody coming in and offering you this new beginning. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy doesn't have to be, but it represents somebody that is good with their words, would want to foster some sort of emotion with you. It would represent somebody that is healing. It could be somebody in the healing profession, but more or less, I just get this as somebody that is trying to give you emotion. In your opposing, we have somebody that might not be that experienced with receiving that emotion. So I feel like in the same vein where somebody is giving you emotion, you are not really experienced with that. And it's kind of, you might be relying too heavily on this person to give you that emotion. Or that you are relying too heavy on the opinions of others when this comes out in this reverse. Because the Page of Wands is eager. He represents the needed want to go out on this journey. He's eager and enthusiastic, but for the advice, for the reverse, it literally says too much dependence on external validation or anger and frustration when facing failure. So he is more, I get this as an anxiety spread, because we have the moon as desires, we have the Page of Cups come in and offer an emotion, and then we have the Page of Wands that's in its, basically it's reverse, but we have the Page of Wands that is in the opposing. So this comes in for somebody that is dealing with a new emotion and kind of struggling with how they want to react to that, because I don't think this person is used to that. And I say that because the outcome is the Ace of Cups. So there's this really, really good energy coming in for you. There's this new wellspring of emotion. There's a relationship here. There's something in the works. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It is like a romantic relationship, but it does indicate it could be somebody coming back. It could be somebody coming back for an apology. This is healing wounds. It is the beginning of new emotion. So it could be somebody coming back and giving you emotion. I'm not going to completely say that this is not a return of the ex kind of thing, because I don't really see that. I just see that there is new emotion here more than anything, because we got the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups together, going for you. This is the outcome. This is going for you. I definitely see that there is going to be much emotion for you to harvest in the month of, for your new year in January 2020. Taurus, I just see that you might be feeling a little bit inexperienced with this energy. I feel like you might take and be like, what the fuck do I do with this? What the fuck do I do with that? So let me pull one clarity card just to soothe the I can't talk. Let me pull a clarity card to soothe the overthinkers in this room. Can I have a clarity card? General. The devil. Okay, let's read the devil as advice. In my book, I'm not sure what he represents as advice. Because I know that he represents addiction, he represents being chained to something. Hold on. Come on, where'd you go? Nowhere, apparently. I can't fucking read. Okay. Okay, Taurus. Alright. You may feel hopeless and helpless, but you are not. You are caught in a powerful, destructive cycle, but you have the ability to break free, do whatever it takes, and involve outside help if necessary. So I definitely see this as an anxiety thing. I feel like you are going to be taking this new emotion, and you are going to be afraid of it. It's definitely going to be... It's going to be a struggle, but the Ace of Cups is definitely looking really fucking good for you. It is going to come with its knocks. It's definitely something that you are going to have to work for and work towards. It's not something that is just going to be like, oh, here's your emotion. We're going to, oh, that works perfectly. It's going to be a little bit of a struggle on at least your end, because I feel like there's definitely demons at play, with, especially since your desires was to come out of some sort of period of not having this anxiety. So I definitely feel that there's heavy anxiety with this reading, but things look good. Can I have one more card? Where does the Ace of Cups go for Taurus? For January. The Fool. It was reversed, but not reversed, because the whole deck was reversed. This is a brand new opportunity for you to go off somewhere new. This is not a bad thing. It is a good start. The Fool is somebody in the major arcana. He literally represents you and me. He represents the Quant. He is the reason why tarot exists, because he is journeying through the literal fucking deck of tarot. That's his journey. He is going off into that, but he has guidance with him. So he's not doing it alone. He has somebody to make sure that he is doing this the right way. So I feel like that is also the same for you, Taurus. I feel like you will have help. That is kind of the message here, which was also with the devil, that you will have help with this. I feel like help is going to be at hand. It's going to be a little bit tough for you mentally, but I definitely see this new beginning going off somewhere with great potential. So congratulations, Happy New Year, and I will see you when I see you. Peace out, my Moon Tribe.